Afternoon, Data Gnome. Right. If I head on and go live, yes. Okay. Right. Interesting. I got the Contexto bot thing, but I need to. It looks very broken. Okay, how about that? Even then, I'm like blocking so much, aren't I? Maybe I shrink it down a little bit. How's that? I wonder if it is. Is it connected okay? Seems to be. I've reconnected it. It's the Contexto that's got like Twitch chat integration, and I wanted to see. I'm just testing how it works. It looks like when the message gets sent over, when you type something in chat, it moves it over to the side. Maybe I just need to. Hmm. Let me refresh the cache. Yeah, it's like it shows the guesses there, and then you type something in chat, and it will move it over to go look at the chat. But obviously, I don't need it to go look at the chat. I need to just show the guesses, but I don't want it to move, but it just moves by itself. Like if I just say test. Oh wow, test was a oh dear, test was a good guess. Oh no, it wasn't. That's a 7,400. Never mind. On that one, it says 221. How is it different? I guess it's a different one. Uh, Interesting. Um, how can I get this to crop so it doesn't just look really weird? Hmm. Oh, refreshing the cache also gives it a different. Because I pick random game, refreshing the cache refreshes the whole thing. Right, but I don't want. Can I make it wide? Let me make it wider again. And then just move it over. How's that? Right, let me actually do some Greg stuff as well. Of course. I've got a couple multis I want to make today. Ideally, the exotic gas siphon and the quantum compressor. We have the controller block for the quantum compressor, but I need these other bits as well. Including 48 Fusion Mark III casing and 86 tungsten steel gearbox. That's expensive. 86 tungsten steel gearbox. Yeah, oof. He's running. Yeah. Americium is looking rough. There is none. But the wire's sorted itself out. I guess we use a lot of Americium wire making all those probably UV rotors. UV motors, sorry, which we were using to make all those sensors and things. Yeah, sure. Okay. Neutronium is looking good. I guess I should just go to up here and have a look. That could be related. We did set one up that was going to start doing that once the duranium ran out. Whatever came of that? Duranium. Where's the old duranium one? Aha. You have darmstadium in you. Oh, this is silicon and lanthanum. It's doing a different recipe. Okay. Now it's good. Right. And I'm getting impatient with this, so I'm going to do that, and then I knew I'd do that. Okay. And that should help with the Americium. Fingers crossed. Sure. Okay. The exotic gas siphon. I do kind of want to make this thing. 269 stainless steel casing. We got 16k, so this should be easy enough. 300. Yeah, okay. 68 atomic casing. UTFE casing, there was like 70 as well. I wonder. Oh, there's an anvil up here. What's the thing? Would it fit here? Or is it too big? How big is this thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 blocks wide. I mean, it could probably fit. It could do better on this part of the roof, maybe, but I don't know. I think it's kind of a cool idea. Right. I do want to make it. I need to do some research. I need an epic gas collector, which I'm assuming I can make. Yep. I could speed this up, maybe. You're currently an IV 4 amp. Yeah, let's UV 4 amp this for sure. There is the epic gas collector, which I can't actually use until I turn it into the exotic gas siphon. But it is using the recipe as well, so I'm going to need 2 of them. There's the UV 4 amp. There we go. Okay, I'll keep an eye on this, see how this thing does. Because obviously those are old machines, so it is maybe a good idea to upgrade those. But I'll just keep an eye on how the tungsten's doing. Because obviously it's being turned into tungsten disulfide, of which we have none. Are you still being boosted? You are. Interesting. Are you making enough? Why is this not running like constantly? No hydrogen sulfide. Okay, so I need to make some, basically, with sulfur and hydrogen, which is really easy. Wait, did that work at Ivy at one a tick? No. Oh, sorry. Hang on. Yeah, still no. I will try it anyway. We have like infinite hydrogen and sulfur at this point, so it's not like it's going to be a problem. This needs to go into a tank, preferably a super tank. Sulfur plus hydrogen with acceleration cards. Like crazy. There you go. Hey, Blaze. How's it going? This should all get taken away very quick. Well, you were showing me stuff yesterday, and you seemed more convinced about getting an AM4, right? Sure. I think we need to watch what this does to the tungsten, but it should be okay. Right. The research. I need a data module. Okay. Right, that's gonna do its thing. The pattern for this thing, I'm gonna need. Nothing weird about this one. Let me see. That's all fine. They're universal. That looks good. I will get this though, along with, I guess, this as well. For what you're using it for, it seems like the AM4 is better. Exotic gas siphon. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it would lean more to AM4, right? Yeah. Why did the Epic gas collector not? So I made a crafting pattern for this and chucked it in. Interesting. Okay, now it is there. So now if I go exotic siphon, I'm missing more things now, but that's fine. So the fluid regulator is something I hadn't made. So how do we go about making that? Obviously, I need to do one for the research. Oh, okay. It is just that, isn't it? Nice job. Okay, this is nearly done. Let's get a data module. There it is. Right. This does not need research. I'm being silly. Okay, right, that's fine. Let's have a look then. This. Interesting. Need to craft 92 wetwares. Okay. Also, this amount of iron 2 selenide is not enough, which is curious. Where do I store the iron 2 selenide? You are made in the EBF or an RHF? Or iron 2, this one. Okay, 256. Okay. Gas siphon. Let me queue up some wet wares. Like 10, sure. I am planning on trying to put this on the roof. Like either up here or on this one. We'll see how that goes.
Just keep following and following.
Sammy Terry 4, thank you for the follow. Oh, and unlucky. Never mind. Account created 15 minutes ago. Unfortunate. Right, never mind. There's some wet wares. Right, exotic gas siphon. Now can I afford it? No. I mean, I'm still missing quite a lot of the iron 2 selenide. There's quite a lot of pumps. Is there really that many pumps? Why so many pumps? I guess there's 12 here and then that's 14. How many is it trying to craft? 29. Doesn't that seem insane? Hey, Mimu. I mean, I'm not quite in UEV. I'm definitely in UHV. Because I started in Abydos, I don't have to make the Stargate, which means I can tackle these pages in the quest book simultaneously. We've done quite well, to be fair. You know, we've got the Zalloy, we've got Epic chips. I've got the Cyclonic Sifter. We haven't done the Acrium stuff yet, which is like insanely difficult. We made the Runic Circuit Assembly Station last stream. This thing is used to make these Runic convergence circuit boards, which allow me to make the next tier of circuits up. We're not quite there yet. Yeah, we've been cracking on. We've been getting some stuff done. I'm still confused on why this costs as much as it does. I don't know what part about this makes it think it costs this much. I will not finish the pack before Theta, but I'm also too far into the pack to be able to update to it. So Theta is out of my mind. Hypercrafting will like update me with things going on with the patch, which are cool, but obviously like I'm not going to be experiencing any of it. You know, play it through from the start. Well, let me know how it is. Yeah, I agree. I think like after playing the early game of these Greg packs, getting like catching back up to where you were is usually pretty easy, right? Because you learn so much as you go through, and you'll be like, oh, it was so obvious what I should have done, you know, in that moment instead of whatever you did. Okay, power seems fine. Tungsten disulfide, how are you doing? 500, that's good, but my tungsten's going down pretty quick. We do have excess tungstate now, right? We do. So I could potentially chuck this tungstate. Well, one through a chem plant. I don't think we're going to do that though. It should really just go in a chem bath. Okay. Let me make a chem bath. Chem bath and ore washer are the same machine. Some watertight casing. That'll be enough, probably, right? Not quite. Okay. And then from there, 6 titanium pipe casing. There. Cool. Where do I want to squeeze this in? Yeah, then I don't really want to put it here because I kind of want to make another molten destabilizer. But I can always move that and move it down. I'd do that, I suppose. Yeah, I'm tempted to move that, so maybe I just do this. Whoops. One more. Yeah, there we go. Terminal. Fill these spots in. Wait, Data, how far in did you get? Oh. Yeah. You wanna start over? Yeah, all good. So you got further than me, and you still want to restart? Is what I'm getting at. You're still willing to restart, is what I'm finding surprising. Oh, that's fair enough. Okay. Yeah, this being my second one, I guess I feel a bit more comfortable continuing. I don't know. I could get some cable anchors for this. go. So input hatch, hydrochloric goes in. And stocking input here, tungstate dust. In the chem bath with hydrochloric. Yeah. Why are you idling then? Because you can't see the tungstate. There it is. And then there is the tungsten. So some extra tungsten production is going to help with the tungsten disulfide. Yes, passive's very good. Lots of passives. My LV stuff is always pretty... I mean, you know, my pipes aren't great and things. My networking could be a lot better. I'm trying to get better, but you know, just practice, right? Right, the exotic gas siphon. How are we dealing with this now? I'm still missing the same things. Yes, automate as many base materials as possible, really. Hey, hypercrafting. So I need to craft 83 wetwares. Jeez. Just do 20 now. You guys can see the contexto, right? On the right-hand side. Just, like, type in one word. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Data Gnome. Do you know what contexto is? I should make a command for it, really. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, you go. It might not be. It might not be. I think if it was, it would be closer to the answer. But it's probably in that sort of area. Basically, there is a word that is like the number one, right? That is the answer. And then it picks, it's an AI, so it's not going to be perfect, but it picks like words related to it and then orders them in a list, right? So yeah, it's quite good. Sometimes there's some silly answers where it's like you think it should be something and you're not getting it, and then it ends up being something stupid. It's also very American, so yeah, do the American spellings for things. Like you're using color there. Which for you, yellow. Yellow's not bad. Try colors are always quite good. How's my quadria doing? It's doing really good. How's this doing? Fine, yeah. I don't think it is a fruit. Fruit is close, but I don't think it is. Interesting. How about green? I'll even put green in. There you go. Farm's pretty good as well. Yeah, not bad. Grass. Oh, grass is incredibly close. If grass and green are high, it's going to be something plant related, right? Right, we made those wetwares, so let me... How many solar light plates do I have? 64? Is that just like a... Just a coincidence? Okay, sure. Right, exotic gas siphon. Just missing the iron to selenide. Okay, well that takes a bit of time. I guess I could queue some of it up in the RHF. Right, I would guess... Oh yeah, garden I liked. Fern. Okay. Yeah, tree was what I... Yeah, okay. So grass is closer than tree. I'm gonna go bush. Nope. Oh, it's America. Maybe hedge. Still no. Weed. Might not allow weed, which is hilarious, but it didn't put it in. Yeah, no, it is a bit silly. Leaf, yeah, okay. I think we've already had flower, which is why it's not updated. Yeah, flowers at the bottom there, 66. It's okay. Yeah, if it doesn't update, it means you've already guessed it. Right, what other things do I need for the exotic gas siphon that I don't have yet? 136 Naquata alloy frames. 136. None of them were that great. They went by quite quick. But I didn't see where Clover went, but grass and tree are good. Oh, it was woods. Yeah, I know. It's weird. Sometimes it's weird like that. Nice. Okay, very good. Let me refresh the cache on the thing, and then it should redo it. There you go. And it's set to random games. So there's a daily game. And it's the kind of game I would play on my ad breaks, but I think it would just take too long to get to the answer, right? And at least this one's integrated with chat, so you can actually guess yourselves. 12 Supreme engine intake casing. Sure. Thing. Great start. Right. How's my hydrogen sulfide doing? It's struggling to keep up. And then the tungsten itself is also struggling to keep up. Yeah, okay, I'm glad it's not woods again. I was going to say try woods again to make sure it is actually different, but no, it is. Holy shit, it was flour. Oh my god. It's weird that it was something so similar again. 8 guesses for you guys. That's pretty good. Oh my god, are you kidding me? What on earth? There we go, we can make it. Right, that's we're gonna kill my power for a bit. I can't believe it's something like this again. So it was woods and flour. And now it is, again, pretty close to tree. Right, I need the firebox casing. Is it 8? Yeah, and then 80 high power casing. That's gonna be quite expensive, right? Nope, not really. I keep getting it mixed up with the advanced computer casing. I need 48 molybdenum disalide, 76 enriched quanta. Okay, enriched quanta, 76. Okay. Fusion glass is like 40, so I can queue up like 20 more of that. And I also need the 48 molybdenum. Go for it. Is this coil? Yeah, I might share it. Like this. Because I think a lot of StarTech multis. Okay, honestly, there's not that many more that actually use that coil, but the exotic gas siphon definitely does. So we'll get that queued up. How are we doing? Still just tree? I'm gonna guess fern again. Nope. Doesn't like the word fern too much. Okay, mushroom's not bad. $92 zirconium's got to get crafted. Jeez, okay. Is that getting crafted in the RHF? It is. The zirconium itself is needs a Zalloy coil EBF, and otherwise isn't on passive anywhere, I don't think. None of you zirconium. No. How much Zalloy coil did I end up having? 20. Missing the Americium to make more. How are we doing? Still tree? Oh. Poison is higher. Like ivy, maybe? Interesting. Is this getting stuck? It looks like it's getting a bit overloaded, isn't it? How hard would it be to make a UHV 16 amp energy hatch? Not the converter. The energy hatch. You need cerium tritelluride, which I don't think I have access to yet. Or maybe just haven't made yet. Need a Zalloy ABS to make. Have we guessed that yet? I guess we have. Never mind. You think I could do it with titanium? I'll make a pattern for it, maybe. Right. Can I make any cerium tritelluride? Well, that's a bit unfortunate. I think it's fair to say that is not quick enough. Temperature 11,699 Kelvin. Tritanium 10,800. I mean, I can get Zalloy pretty easily. This is the CAT, isn't it? The chambered alloy transmuter. Chambered alloy transmuters need how many coils? 76. Ouch. Yeah, swapping those to Zalloy would take a while. And I haven't even got the Americium to make any more coils yet. Unfortunate. How is this doing? It's okay. It's not that bad. And this has only gone up because we're also crafting something very big. How is this doing down here? Frog. Oh my god, it's very close to frog. Maybe it's a toad. Wait, animal is 5, but frog is 6. That's crazy. Oh, snake is 3. I reckon, hang on. Oh, no, not quite. Oh, this is so much power getting used here. How's the tungsten disulfide? It's doing good. How much tungsten do we have though? No tungsten. How much tungstate do we still have? 116,000. I'm currently processing it through here, and this isn't fast enough. The ore processing factory. Maybe I need the ore plant. The ore. What is it called? Ore bulk processing. Where's tungstate for that? Yeah, that would be nice if I could get that. There is the ore processing plant itself, which would give me parallel hatches. Maybe I should just make this one instead. The ore processing plant. It's just a tungsten steel version of this. What do you do? Do you just do like patterns or what? What are you? What's up with you? Oh yeah, you got stocking. Distilled water. Okay, I might make an ore processing plant. I know it seems a bit weird, but worm and snake are both 2. Well, or 2 and 3. And frog is 6. What? You guys are so close as well. It was snail. There you go. Nicely done. Right, I'll give you guys one more, and then, in fact, I'm gonna hold off on giving you one more until the ads show, and then we'll do the geogrid. In other news, I'm trying to make this thing. I need 4 pipe casing, 4 gearbox casing. 4 gearbox casing as well. What do you mean the array? Also, this is like 1 out of sync with all these ones. Maybe I should put it one more back. The bulk one, the bulk processing array is not that. Ignore that. Is here UEV. In theory, I could craft this thing. No, I couldn't because I need this stuff, and this stuff's a whole thing. So yeah, not quite there yet. This bronze machine casing, by the way, I can't. It always uses a hammer, so I can't also craft it without it getting buggy and weird, which is kind of annoying. Right. Yes. I could also craft it with neutronium hammer. That's true, actually. Right, let me grab stocking of both of these. ME output bus. And a UV 4 amp. Along with a parallel hatch, a good one. Auto maintenance hatch. I can put casing underneath. Oh, I shouldn't use this saying because it bugs this thing out. Yep. Oh, come on. The smooth deep slate column. Thank you. It's quite good that it's deep slate as well. Because obviously that's a material that's quite easy to get a hold of. It was a snail, yeah. What am I missing? The muffler hatch at the top. There we go. Get that set to 64. Right, if I use... Well, I should be... Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. It should all be on the subnet, really. Yeah, no, it's like an AI that picks the word. It's not great. Wait, you're still offline. That's weird. I guess I could link it to this. There we go. Yeah, it's just a web source, and then I've cropped it so it more or less makes sense. I have to refresh the page to reset the game. Yeah, it's it is interesting. Yes, apparently interesting isn't the worst word in the world either to guess, which is quite funny. Right, tungsten should be able to recover now. We do macerate the tungstate, don't we? Yeah, it's just that this tungstate isn't in the subnet. Okay, sure. Right, we will see how that does. I know I missed the ads. We just finished making the ore processing plant here. Exotic gas siphon. Nice, okay. Well, that is done. I am going to do the geogrid though, so let's go do that quickly, and then we'll work on the multi for the exotic gas siphon. Right. Geogrid. Geogrid, go to the archive, go to Monday, game 751. Right. Here you go. Here's Geogrid. Okay. Flag with animals is going to be a bit tough. Never won an Olympic medal. If it includes territories, isn't going to be too hard. But I need to come up with a territory that would be a good one. Guess I could try this. Anybody have one Olympic medal? Okay, let me come back. Okay. Island nations are good. We can say there's a lot of things we could say for the one in the middle. I think I'm gonna hold off on that. This one though, Island Nation here. I'm gonna go with Guernsey. Sure. Oh. Hmm. Venezuela. No. How? Surely their GDP per capita is over 30k. And there's no way their corruption perception index isn't above 70. Right? Huh? Must be the GDP then. Whoops. Oh god. Okay. Flag with 5+ colors as an island nation. Flags with 5+ colors are always so tricky. You've got to like think of ones that have got like an emblem or like a you know. I'm gonna go with corruption perception index under 70, so it has to be at least somewhat corrupt. With a decent GDP per capita. Rwanda. Oh my god. I thought they had a decent GDP per capita. Or at least decent GDP. Oh, this is so bad. Okay, I just shouldn't be guessing over here anymore. Malta for the center. I just... Okay. Very good hypercrafting. I can't complain about that. Oh, I knew that was a bad idea. Okay. Flag a corruption perception index under 70. That is just confusing me so much. Okay. This one. Like, Bahrain. Well, how? Am I missing something? A 100 is good. Okay, fine. Okay. I just... No, I didn't think it would. Okay. US Virgin Islands. Or just the United States. You know what? Yeah, sure. At this point, I don't even know. I guess all the ones I picked had a GDP per capita below 30k, which I still just find really hard to believe. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, obviously the Seychelles for the top one. I wasn't going to go ahead and say that. US for this one. Portugal. Malta for the one on the right. I have not seen that New Caledonian flag before. What was so... I'm sorry, these all look like countries with it above that. No? How are all these countries falling below that on the corruption index? Like, I guess some of them, like Saudi Arabia, but like how are all the other ones also falling under there? Like, really? Then how come all the ones I guessed weren't valid answers? Are you kidding me? Venezuela's GDP is that low? This is unfortunate. This is so unfortunate. I hate this. Okay, I just picked terrible answers, I guess. God damn it. 4 colors on the flag. Whatever. That's just a bit... Okay, 2 of them were silly guesses, but the Bahrain one was unfortunate. Okay, one of the worst. A poor geogrid showing. Right, where's the controller block for this? It is 3 blocks off the ground. 21, 22, 23. I mean, okay. So 12 is here. So I hate how well it actually does fit. That is quite annoying. Yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of cool. I don't really want to change that. Do I push it back at all, or do I keep it where it is? I think I keep it where it is. I could flip it around, maybe. Put it over there. Okay. I'm gonna keep it here. Actually, no. Actually, never mind. And push it back 1. But otherwise, keep it there. Okay. Sure. Tungsten's good. Good, good, good. Okay, what next? The high power casing, where's that? That's already gone in. Okay, what am I missing then? The firebox, maybe? Yeah. The Supreme engine intake casing? The fusion glass? The PCFE? The frames? That was all the frames. Let me keep up a few more. The coil. Okay, now that's looking a lot better. I think that's it. Okay. So it just needs power and an output. If I do run this thing, is there something that's going to fill up very quickly that's going to be a bit of a problem? Maybe helium-3. I could put it on a subnet, maybe. I might put this on a subnet. Okay, this, and then the power. Right. Could I get... there are 9 outputs. Okay. Let me get a drive. Okay, maintenance and parallel hatches. Maintenance and a good parallel. Let's do 16. Yeah, I know it wants. Okay. Okay, understood. So the stainless steel casing has to stay. It's the fusion glass that we are replacing, like, only. So this. Like that. Then fusion glass. ME output hatch. There we go. Okay, so I just say, could you please work? I want to set the setting 4, but there isn't a hatch I can do that with. I guess I need to make an input one. That's going to be used for anything. No, it doesn't like that. Okay. Bus. Sure. Oh, I'm just a bit stupid. Okay. There you go. Right, and then those new cells that we made. Let me come over here. I want to upgrade them with overflow destruction cards, and then also like set them all to only be for one thing at each. So helium-3 for 1. Argon, nitrous oxide, and neon. Nitrous oxide. Neon. Okay, what's next? Radon, tritium, krypton, xenon, deuterium. Radon, tritium, deuterium, xenon, krypton. Yeah, okay. Radon. Radon, krypton. Deuterium and tritium. Okay, and then there's one left. Which for xenon. Okay, there we go. Okay. Brain. Subnets. Interface on a storage bus. So... No, I just want you to face the other way. Okay, quartz fiber. I could quartz fiber there instead, maybe. Yeah, you are not going into these. Oh, okay. I get these mixed up so much, so I appreciate it. Okay. Right. And we can see this. We should be able to see this. Okay. Exotic gas siphon. Cool. I wish it kind of had like a muffler hatch or something. There's no like smoke coming out of it. Looks like there should be. Right. I'm happy with that. Thank you. Right. Um, 16 gigabytes. Right. The extra neon will be really nice, I think. I have 1,000,000 titanite dust. How's it using 80%? Because it's GregTech. I'm sorry, I have 1,000,000 titanite. How's my ore processing taking it? They probably do it a bulk sell with all that titanite in it. But I mean, this mega cell seems to be handling it. Okay. Jeez. I do not need that much of that stuff. I really don't. Right. Well, the exotic gas siphon is now done. So that is the extra neon that I did want to get for my heat chamber that was making me purified Naquada. I could potentially switch that on and see how it does. Okay. The other thing I wanted to make today was the quantum compressor, which I have the controller block for. I just need to make all the casings and things. I need 48 Fusion Mark III casing. I literally used it to play Sea of Thieves, and that's it. And I got it for like a £1 a month trial, and then played Sea of Thieves, and then lost interest. But if you've got enough games on there that you'd want to play, then yeah, it probably is worth it. I don't know how much it is these days, but if you can get like a discounted version, I'd do that. My Americium is still too slow. Do I have the chromium? Yeah. So is it just the speed of these? I guess I can make another one. Yes, it is, but it's also a monthly thing. You're not actually owning any of the games, and are you going to play 500 of those games in that time? No, probably not. Well, owning is better, right? If there is like 2 games in that library that you'd end up playing, like actual large amount of, then I'd rather just buy those 2 games than have the Game Pass for more months than and have it cost more than it would have just to play those games and buy them anyway. Unless you're taking full advantage of the extensive library that is available, then I just buy the games that you like. Um, I have no Americium. And I have no Americium wire. I think what happened is I used a lot of UV motors to make that exotic gas siphon. I think the price of that was my Americium because it's all gone. And now I can't even make any more fusion casing because that itself needs the Americium. So it's a bit of a predicament. Where are the inputs for this? Yeah. Sure. Well, no, I agree, but that's all the more reason why you shouldn't get the Game Pass, because you're not actually buying any of those games, are you? You're buying permission to play those games. Okay. Hmm. I wonder. Could I change this to be this? Don't actually. Oh. Are you gonna go in here? No, it didn't. Where did it go? Nobody knows. Okay. Interesting. Okay, whatever. This here, yes, sure. Right. If I put in the ingredients for the Americium. Just do that. Right. So now this fusion reactor makes both, which I guess is a good thing. More Americium is always good. And it's going to take a while for it to catch back up, unfortunately. Which just really kind of stopped me from progressing. I'm going to be honest. Power itself is fine. I agree. I just wanted some Americium urgently, because I have none. No, I agree, Dragon. I'm I'm scared to look at this. How does this even work? Like, there's different ones. That would be nice. Where do I get this stuff from? First thing I do is the bad line at the top. This one. These are the same ingot. Okay, good. This comes from thallium. It uses thallium tungstate, right? Interesting. And then this ingot is that, do I use it as a liquid? Yes. So realistically, I can get the utopium acrium that I want very quickly, just not very efficiently. Am I getting that right? I'm assuming it's criminally inefficiently, and that's why I need to do the whole rest of the shenanigans and crap. But it's still the same liquid, right? It's not like a different... Yeah, it's just the more efficient one. Okay. So I can get this stuff and it's not too bad, is what I'm understanding. And then I have to do the whole complicated line once I get access to those other multi-blocks. Which, you know, are wherever they are. Right. Okay. Sure. Long gone are the days of excessive fusion spam. Does not feel like it. I can use the absolute parallel hatches. Wait, that's not even that hard. What the hell? Okay, well, that's interesting. Right, whatever. I can't get that yet anyway. Let's not get carried away. I should make this thing. Because I still need to make that, don't I? Yes. The chances of it needing a Mericeum are probably quite high, right? Oh, jeez. It's a lot of borosilicate glass, jeez, okay. Right, large engraving laser, sure, we can do this. We can do this. Right. Did I ever make the sensor? Like with the data and research and everything. No.
Just keep following and following, and when we...
Thank you for the follow, dude, without the Sylve. I appreciate it. Oh, come on, research. This is annoying. How many? There's 50 in there. Well, at least the argon plasma's good. There we go. Okay, good. You are next. Right, so you get shoved into here. And then these two can go in here. Interesting. Oh, where I see him. Got it needs more than 512 wetwares. That's insane. 250 wetware supercomputers. Oh my god. How's my yttrium barium cuprate handling it? Seems to be fine. That's ridiculous. How expensive that is. Right, what else was I missing from the recipe of this? Just the lenses, it seems. Yeah, I can do. Give me a second. I'll do these patterns and I'll go have a look. Yeah, of course. Right, lens, where is the chem bath? Right, and I'm missing the magenta one as well. Dye goes in. Lens goes in. Okay. Yeah, alright. So I'll come outside. I am building in the Abydos dimension, because I started here. We're currently at UHV. This is the first building I made, which had a bunch of all my LV stuff in. Like the old sieves are down here and stuff. large barrels and things, the steam stuff. Yeah, this is all the old stuff basically. Don't use it anymore. And then if we come down, this is sort of the main room. Got my clean room here, my research, bunch of passives, bunch of auto crafting, multis and things, bunch of electrolyzers. Power's down here. We've got plasma turbine to power. Oh, are you still being... Yeah. Oh yeah, we've got the web displays on. It doesn't... This is like... We had to change the config settings to make a screen that would work that was big enough. Like the screens weren't allowed to be so big. But yeah, we've got a big screen with Twitch chat on. The old one is here. Just like because we used to go back and forth between here a lot. I kept Twitch chat here, which this now looks very small in comparison. I used to have all my old auto crafting here, but we've replaced it recently with the RHF, which is the parallel electric blast furnace. Very good. I got some pyrolyze ovens here, all my old MV passives, some multi-smelters, and then up here I've got all my LCRs. All my chemistry stuff's up here, and it's pretty nuts. That's sodium hydroxide. How am I doing on sodium hydroxide? I don't have any sodium hydroxide. Okay, well I need to have some, so that's kind of bad. I am electrolyzing salt water, aren't I? Let me come down. I think it's just slow. That's... Oh, because I'm centrifuging the salt water there, not electrolyzing it. Okay, am I electrolyzing salt water as well? Maybe I'm not. How fast would I get? Not very fast. It'd need to be in a multi, really. Or I can make it sodium hydroxide in an LCR. That's probably the easiest way. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go do that. Right. Let's come up here. Grab. Right, I need a stocking hatch of both with an output of both a bus and an ME output hatch. Then those three all come in under here. Oh crap. Right, sodium plus water. Honestly, like a ZPM 4 amp is probably going to get the job done. It's like one tick, I imagine. In an LCR with perfect overclocks, I don't think it's going to be close. Grab a flux point for my power. I am missing the output bus. And there it is. Yep. That's what I thought would happen. Okay. There you go. I could do it with a wireless connector here, maybe. Grab a storage bus. Right, and then I'll link it. Yeah, I think. Right. Link these up. Oh, I shift clicked it. There we go. So there's all the sodium hydroxide, which I imagine is getting consumed when processing. And there's quite a few places where it could be getting consumed, but where did it just go? It probably all got consumed by the titanite, not gonna lie. Right, okay. Ignoring all that, where were we? We were trying to make the folding thing, which, yeah, okay. Like where it goes? Yeah, no, I agree. There is the throughput storage monitor, which is in like advanced AE. So it isn't in this pack. Unfortunately. But or is it extended AE? I don't know. One of the AE submods. There's a throughput boosting storage monitor, right? Which Spider keeps telling me to use, which isn't in this pack. But would like tell you how much of your like items or fluids are getting consumed. It wouldn't show you where, but it would show you at least how much. Right. I don't quite. What more of this do I need stuff for? I still need a load of wetwares. Right. The Americium is still having a rough time. How is it doing in my assembly line? You're on 64. 53. Yeah, that's not great. Right, I've got ads coming, so we're going to do time guesser in a minute while those run. Unfortunately, again, we are just kind of stuck on waiting for Americium. And I can't make any new fusion reactors without the Americium, so I'm a little stuck, yeah. What's going on with the borosilicate glass? Interesting, okay. Okay, and if I try and make the folding thing again, I now have enough liquid borosilicate glass. That's good. But yeah, still missing a load of other things, including liquid helium. Don't know what thing uses liquid helium, but there you go. I guess this. Right, anyway. Let me grab Time Guesser. We had a pretty poor geogrid. We had a good Time Guesser yesterday. 46k is pretty good. Right, bit of a flashbang incoming. There it is. Oh, I didn't reset the contexto, did I? Let me do that. Right, there's your new contexto as well. Right. It's Hungarian. Right. I might be getting baited a tiny bit, but is there anything about a date on there? No, not really. Okay. It could be anywhere. Doesn't really matter. Right. The year is probably the more important thing to get right here. Looking at that car, it's probably like the 30s. Hmm. That's tricky. You think they're 20s? See, I'm thinking it could be later. Like, I'm not convinced it is as early as we're thinking it is. That card screams like 30s, 40s though. There's sort of street car in the back. I'm gonna go 37, I think. 35. Oh, I shouldn't have moved. I was pretty good with 36. All right, I'll take it though. That's good. Right. Hmm. This is an interesting one. Because I don't know where I am. That says post, but that could be a lot of things. A lot of places could say post. That's intriguing, but again, I don't really know. Well, that's what I was thinking it was, and that is why I like zoomed over here. But that's a bit weird. Okay, the year though, this is like uh arguably earlier than this. Yeah, I'm sure I'll guess Stockholm for this. It could be Malmo, but it is what it is, right? Um, but yeah, the year. I'm quite happy with 1920. I think it could easily be like 1912 or a bit later. So I think I'm gonna go 20. Okay. They're probably not here. Maybe they're like over here. Who knows? Okay. 23, and it was Gothenburg. God damn it. These things happen. It's okay. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know where exactly I'm looking at, which is a bit unfortunate. I don't recognize the people or the political party, which is a bit unfortunate. We can try and do the year though, and that's probably like late 90s, maybe early 2000s. I'll stick on 2000 for now. Hmm. Oh, okay. I really don't know where these guys. I thought like that's what I was looking at, but I couldn't. That isn't a shape of a country I recognize, unless it's supposed to like. Ecuador. Oh, maybe that is Ecuador. You know. Oh yeah, fair play. I looked at that. I did see that, and I just didn't question it. I didn't recognize it straight away, so just gave up trying to work it out. But no, that's totally Ecuador. Okay. Well, this is like some highway in Ecuador, so. Right, am I happy with 2000 as the year? I think so. Maybe a little later, 2002, 2006. And it was the other city. Unlucky. I'll take it. Well done on making me have a second look at the shape of the country, because I had written it off. Uh, is this where we are? Am I crazy? I've gone to the Santa Monica Pier. Um, I genuinely have like no way of really knowing. Uh, yeah, no, I agree. That is a bit confusing. Um, okay, let's try and do the year, because if I get it completely wrong with the If I get it completely wrong with the place, then it would help if I could get it right with the year. Looking at the cars, like 50s. I'm willing to go like late 50s, maybe. All right. Oh, we've been doing okay so far. So I could take a big miss. It was a big miss. We are in Sydney. That's the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Oh, god damn it. Okay, I need to get this bang on to get over 40k, which is my usual benchmark that I like to set myself. So that's going to be tricky. Right. Hmm. I can't work out what that is. I can't work out exactly what this is. And there is not much else to go on. Yeah. Um, I want to work out what this is, what this says. Oh, this is tricky, man. And I'm not. I need 50. I need 40k. I need this really really bang on. And I just don't know what that could say. There is like nothing I can go on, man. You have to know it from looking at this, and I don't know what it is. Hmm. Well, that's what it sounded like it, but I don't know exactly where that is. I normally, yeah, it sounds like it, right? But is that where the word ends? I can look. That's gonna be up here. I haven't heard of this place. It sounds like a lot of similar places I've heard of, but not this place. Hmm. I don't feel great about our chances here. Must be said. I feel like I would have heard of this place. Maybe not. Uh, Yeah, I got nothing. Oh, god damn it. Um, oh, I can't believe this is going to end up being one of our worst scores at this rate. Because we normally get consistently above 40k. Sometimes we like get close and we just miss it. But at this rate, I'm gonna get like 35,000, which just feels really bad. I'm really hoping I can find it in Italy. Because I got nowhere else to look. Yeah, the only thing that makes me not want to guess an Eastern Bloc country is the way they're dressed. They're dressed more like they've got more Western influence going on. So you could, I mean, like Czechia, you could probably get away with. Right, I can't find it. Um, I think what I'm gonna have to do is whenever we think it's Italy, and I say Rome, it's always Milan. Now, obviously, this isn't Rome, uh, nor is it probably Milan, but knowing how my luck is, oh my god, it was Prague. It totally was Prague. God damn it, we definitely could have said that as well. You were onto it. Oh, fair play, dude. And it was 61 as well. Oh, not quite. That was good fun though. It was tough. It was tough. There were a few where, like, if I got the city in Ecuador right, the city in Sweden right, I could have made up for that gap maybe. Obviously, the Sydney one, that is rough. Nah, it's not quite though. Right, I'm happy with that though. I'll take it. You win some, you lose some. Right, how is my Americium looking? Okay, we have to define wire is coming back. That's good to see. How is this doing? We are still missing loads of stuff. How much would 70 UV circuits be? Uh, where's? Okay. How's power? Power has been hovering around 22 trillion EU. So I feel pretty okay about it. My frames feel a little bit rough. That seems fine. Come on, give me some more concrete. I want to fill this floor in while I'm here. There we go. Cool. Right, we do have this thing, but obviously we can't really use it yet. This thing was so expensive. Okay, I'm gonna put some more of this in. We need 110 more wetwares. Oh, it's just so much europium and yttrium barium cuprate, isn't it? Okay, how is the rest of the multi-block for this? Oh, it's this guy. I've seen this multi before. Okay. We should have all these bits, I think. 23 advanced computer casing is quite expensive, but I think it's fine. Hastelloy 10. We have Hastelloy 10. Interesting. Okay. Right. This should be easy. Take the argon out. Right, this is 8, 11, 15, 17, 18, 19 ingots. So we change the recipe to output as 19 ingots. There we are. Come down to my ABS that does these things. Swap that in. Ask for the rods and the frame. Right, and then you need 13 stuff. Hmm. There we go. Oh, that was very quick. Jeez. Okay. Advanced casing. 23. Seems to be okay. Right, and then I need this thing again. How are we looking? Close. I just need 90. 90 more. Okay, 32 high power casing and 32 computer casing. How much fusion glass? Come on, game. Come on, don't crash on me. 30 and then 61 robust casing. 30. Up enough. Okay. Now I've run out of yttrium and barium cuprate altogether. Great. Americium is still low. What am I trying to craft with the Americium? Out of curiosity. If I go to this, and then this, and then this. Where is the Americium that I need? Gonna go. Towards making dust to make more ruthenium, tritium, Americium, neutronate. Interesting. Sure. Okay. Fair enough. I'm going to take some of this Americium from this wire mill and put it in the macerator to help this along. There's 12 dust that I needed. We have no yttrium barium cuprate. If I come over to this, my quad EBF should do this quite quickly. That's just for like manual stuff when I need it quickly. But the no Americium has really killed me today. There you go, that's 12. Turn that back on. Find my macerator. There we go. No problem, dude. I will probably finish in about half an hour anyway. Hey, Spider. Right. A 27 supermagnetic cores, which I use here. If I queue up like 2 of those now, should save me the liquid helium that I need. Do you want to see what we've done today, Spider? We have not done too much. Yeah, this guy. The exotic gas siphon. And it is on a subnet that stores each of the things in with a void upgrade in it. No, in fact, I have neon, right? And as far as I know, I've left this running, making me purified Naquada. No, I could have done, but I didn't need that much. Okay, we have void. Oh yeah, I also moved my tungsten to my tungsten was like not doing great. In fact, we're gonna run out of tungstate soon. But we've got loads of liquid tungsten disulfide, and we seem to be doing pretty good. Right. There isn't any Sheelites in this pack. At least not that I know of. Apart from with essences. Which I've not been doing. I mean, Sheelite is an item, but there's no way of getting it. It just, in StarTech, because obviously all the resource collection in StarTech is its own thing, they just elected not to have a way of getting Sheelite. Which, you know, is fine. I'm not missing out, really. Right, this guy. I still need those advanced SMDs. I need to see what's wrong with those. I still need 40 more wetwares. Right, what was wrong with the SMD, this one? Nothing? Just the speed? Seems to be the case, yeah. Okay. How far from old wetware am I? Oh, you mean like the runic wetwares? Well, I need to get the acrarium. Acrarium? Am I gonna say it like that? I guess I am. I need to get that. And I need to make, yeah, the good thing about the Utopian Acrarium, I might just say Acrarium because it's too annoying to say. The extra R in there. The interesting thing about it is, obviously it's this whole line here, which is horrific to look at. But I can just get it very inefficiently in like a few steps to here. The other way round is how you get it in a more efficient, better way, right? But you can just get it here from like this. So I can get some and then work on the rest of the line later anyway when I have access to the ultimate multis that are used in the line. Yes, so I'll make it the bad way and then make it the better way. Which is good. This also needs me to have the quantum compressor. And my quantum compressor, I have the controller here, but I need 48 Fusion Mark III casing. And I have no Americium, and I've had no Americium like all stream. And I can't make more fusion reactors without Americium. So I'm just kind of sitting waiting for the Americium to catch up as well. It's like really crippled my progress. What's using it? There is Americium wire that is being used. And that was making UV motors because the last thing I made, I guess, used a load of UV motors. But it's basically caught up, which is good. Right, I want to see how. Pretty much, yeah. I still have no yttrium barium cuprate. I need 50 more of the iron to selenide as well. And even with all the wetware is basically available to me, I still apparently need more advanced SMDs. What is it trying to craft that needs so many of the SMDs? 55 UHV circuits, I guess. I think it is that. I will go in the crafting tree and look. Yeah, they come from all the mainframes. That's where these are all needed, along with the yttrium barium cuprate. No, I know. I'm so sick of making UHV wetware mainframe circuits. It's ridiculous. I love the contexto guesses on the side. It's yeah, and Ecuador. That's great. That I won't let you use farts, I don't think. Too rude of a word. They tree. For some reason, like all the contextos we had were like nature related. I'm gonna be honest, none of these are very close. Okay, there you go, there's tree. And tree's not very close either, really. Right, yttrium barium cuprate, 92. The mixer for it seems to be quite quick, which is useful. Okay, but it's not too bad. Maybe like learning or teaching or studying a lesson or just like, okay, not news, unlucky. Guessing each other's names. Oh, I like to research. That's unlucky. We have runic conversion stuff, right? No. Did I not finish making that? I made the magnesium nitride. And I have the primordial whatever, don't I? I don't. Why don't I have this? That's mixed between the voidic nitride and the astral fluorosilicate. Which I do have both of those. Okay, so I should make a mixer. A mixer and the chem plant. Right, speaking of where I might put the mixer, yeah, next to this one. Right, HV mixer with the upgrade, and this is Kovar casing, I believe. Yeah. How are we doing? Instructions is our closest. And it's still pretty far, I'm going to be honest, guys. That is not that close. At the end of the day, the word probably won't have much to do with instructions. So try something like vaguely similar. I would do. I'm gonna do step. Okay, part. Aha. I am gonna say ingredient. If I can spell. Oh no. Component. Okay, more on the right lines. Let me grab a UV4 amp for this. Stocking input hatch. I'm going to need a little bit more covar. The component part assembly. I don't think so. It's completely random. These aren't even daily ones. Oh, factory's not bad. Rain. Oh. Alright, Spider. Wheel is 9. Ooh. Okay. Wheel is 9. Alright, come on, Data Gnome, you got this. No pressure. Come on, you can get it from Wheel, surely. No, I trust you.
It's a raid!
Oh, Duck Cheese Nature got a raid coming. Thank you, dude. How's your stream? Right, primordial nitrosilicate, voidic nitride, and astral fluorosilicate. There we go. I'll grab. This is this stuff, which, yeah, this should just go in a skystone tank. Right. I might grab a wireless connector for this. Yeah, normally me raiding him, right? I appreciate it though. This got stuck, of course. Right, there we go. Make sure that's locked. Okay, now I gotta make the other chem plant. If it's wheel, try and think something more basic, Data Gnome. I'm sure you'll get it. Like, think more... like, even like engine. No. Hey, Zach. That's not gonna work. Right, let's grab the chem plant stuff ready then. Right, some peak casing. How much peak casing do I need? 50. And some tungsten frames. The plural of the word is usually the same word. Okay, think about how many car and wheel are both still really far apart. So it might not be something car related at all. I fucked the tiny parallel on, but beam engine intake casing. What am I missing? The 8 PTFE pipe casing. There we go. And then where's my terminal? Oop. Okay, so let's go underneath. Bike is closer than car. Interesting. Right. To get the runic convergence infusion, I need stocking hatch, and that's it. And then the power. Was it UHV? No, it was ZPM. Okay. UV4 is probably good. And then we'll put a super tank in for this, because I seem to use a lot of this stuff. Yeah, I mean, a lot of it a tick. Maybe a super tank's a bit overkill. I don't know. Bicycle is 21. I'm going to go with gear. Nope. Oh my god, this stupid drill. I'm so sick of this drill, man. Right, bypass the limit still. Come this way. Make sure that's all facing the right way. Hey, hypercrafting. Wheels is still 9. Bicycle is still kind of far away. I'm going to say frame. Nope. Right. You need primordial nitrosilicate and magnesium nitride. And then I will output here. I think what I'm going to do is, I think a super tank is too big. So what I'm going to do instead is get an output hatch that is pretty big. That's too big. The IV one will probably do. Turn it into an output, and then I'm going to put a storage bus on that. Okay, why have you not formed? Was that it? Right, and then you're not on chem line reduction, you're on advanced chemical synthesis. Okay, now I'm really confused why you're on working. ZPM. Got power. Multi's formed. Oh. Okay, sure. Interesting. I'll take it though, that's fine. That's good. Okay, can I make the Acrium thing now? No. Still missing some iron to selenide. And maybe I can craft a few more wet wares to help with the SMDs that I'm missing. How's the Americium doing? We have some. Amazing. Can I get some more fusion casing? No. Of course. Ah, this is done. Right, still no luck with the Contexto, huh? Right, wheels. Wheel and bicycle. Round. I am gonna say vehicle. Okay. Bicycle. No. Unlucky. I don't know what's up with that then. Motorbike. It's American, so we should say motorcycle, probably. Motorcycle give me anything. Truck wasn't bad. Okay. Van. No. They're usually Americanisms, these words, anyway. Right. I really want to queue up this thing. I will chuck this in the RHF. Is 256 what I had this level limited to? The iron 2 selenide. Or are we missing something? Is it this one? No, you are the soldering alloy. Where do I make this? Oh, I might make it in an EBF by the sounds of that. If it is titanium and not alloy. Hey, Mackie Block, thank you for the raid, dude. It is here. Okay, 512. How's your stream? As far as I know, it is not. It's definitely not. And unfortunately, I think I'm too far into the pack to be able to update to it. So when it does come out, I don't think I'm going to be moving over. You got biovats working today? That is this stuff over here, isn't it? You can get cheaper hydrocarbons this way, really. Oh, yeah. Interesting. Oh, and GT&H. Okay. This is all StarTech specific stuff then, isn't it? So when you say you've got the biovats working, is that like... I don't know what the equivalent of that would be. I've got the sterile clean room stuff. But I don't know if that is the same. Yeah, yeah. That is what it... There isn't anything else in StarTech that is like that, I don't think. How far into the pack is the bacterial vats in GTNH? Right, I need to give the multi another try. Missing 2. I can probably just grab those other bits as well. So close. Let me get a queue of another mainframe or two. You can get it as early as HV or EV? You're getting it at UV. Okay. Still, UV and GTNH is pretty far. Alright, come on. I just want this controller block for this thing. This is all I want. It's just really expensive. At least when it comes to the circuits, it's very expensive. How many mainframes do I have? I have 20 mainframes. I guess I need more for these guys. I don't know. Anyway, that's it. Oh my god. There we go. I've queued the thing up. That just cost me like so many things, and there's so much auto crafting to do. That is insane. I do StarTech on the new update for sure. It should be coming out shortly. Right. With that auto crafting and the ads running, I'm going to set up the crosswordle. Right. All the crosswordle is Here it is, guys. All this is basically Wordle in the shape of a crossword. So it's just multiple Wordles put together. Gonna move you guys into the middle. I'd say I'm in UHV at this point. And as Spider would want me to do, I'm gonna guess fart is the first word. There we go. Okay. Strip. Okay. Stead. Nope. Wow. Stout. Okay. Stoop. Nope. Stool. Yes. That was a not very efficient way of doing that. I am trying to get it in as little guesses as possible. For sure. Okay, this one. Chill. Nope. Okay, come back to it. This one ends in O, which is weird. Bravo. Nope. There is an A in it, though. Right. No info here. The A is not going to be there. I could guess something down here with the A in the middle. I guess. It doesn't include any of these letters. I could do place. Okay, blast. Well, I'd use the S and the T already up here. Yeah, don't worry. Interesting. We have not got a whole lot of information really. There's still no. Maybe I just guess another word here with the A like there. Hello. Okay, well the A is there, but there is just a different word. I'm gonna do share. Okay, we got where the E was, but that is it. What could this word realistically end in, do we think? We move you guys over a little bit. Okay. Maybe a D. What could come before the L? That's all. That's not gonna be a word. No. I can't think of anything. How annoying. I guess I could try a word that ends in D here. Like bored. Oh no, no, it's an R. Boded. Okay. So it did end with D. Toned. Nope. Oh, I'm running out of guesses for this one. Okay. What's likely going to go in the middle? Try a V. Guess it here. There's no V, actually. Okay. I could try an M. Wait. Wait. Could you imagine? There is actually a K in it, though. Wacko. Oh my god, it is Wacko. Oh, that's great. Of course it's Wacko. Okay, so this is probably Toad, then? No, not Toad. Okay. Mode. Right. Moles. Okay, it's not mode. Interesting. Vowed. Okay. What could this be? Vines? Ugh, okay. Vibes? I guess it's vibes. Which means... Okay. It was CK again here, which is interesting. Nope. I'm confused. Bucko. Yeah. Bucko and wacko and vibes. What are these words, man? Okay, and this is gonna be drool. Yes. In 21 guesses, that's one under average. Oh my god. Okay. I will take it. Ridiculous. What a ridiculous crossword that was. Right, do we have the controller block? We don't. We're making like a load of gravity stars and zirconium, and apparently glass panes are stuck. Oh, you are not powered. Yep. Welcome back. You just missed us doing the crosswordle. Right, we're now crafting the lenses, yeah? I'm confused. Yes, I think they did get crafted. Right, it's just the gravity stars, the micro power routers, there's a load of those needed, and then the zirconium. I will wait on this autocraft to finish before I'm done, but I am nearly done, so... I don't think so, I think they're just slow. Because I think they're using old autoclave. Yeah, they use this. That's the gravity stars. Hang on. Where are they made? Gravity stars. Yeah, you are made in a weird autoclave. They're made here. Oh wow. Okay, well 31 to go, 12 seconds. Have I got an autoclave over here for autocrafting? I don't think so. How many autoclaves do I... Oh. Did it just do it? Is that it done? Right, okay. Bruh. Okay. How many gravity stars were needed? 13. Okay. Okay, I totally deserve that. I didn't take the pattern out. I totally deserve that. Look at that. Okay. Crafting 6. Yes, 6. There you go. Okay. Now it's making the fluidic flow valves. There's quite a lot of these UHV components that need to get made. They don't tend to take too long. It's just that there's a lot of them. Okay. I might do a daily time guesser or something as like a treat. Not a daily time, like a random time guesser. Because at this point, all I want to do is wait for this thing to be done, and then I'm done anyway. Right. Main monitor, here we go. Here's time guesser. Welcome to Jordan. Well, okay. Great. I imagine they are here. Sure. Okay. Now, when was the picture taken? I imagine like 1950 or 54. Actually, I'm waiting to go later. Just the way some of them are dressed. Oh yeah. Okay, 59. Those shades, jeez. I might even go 60. It was 65. God damn it. And it was over at the old bit. Oh my god. Okay. Let's keep going. Okay. Could this be... Oh. Does that mean 50 seconds? It probably does. Right, I don't know where in Milan this is going to be. I imagine this means 52nd and not 52, as in 1952. Looking at the cars, I tend to agree. I'm going to go with, like, this. 74. Yes, yeah, that's what I thought. All right. That's the four corners. Oh my god. Right? It totally is. Yeah. This is the four corners. This is right here. Okay, the year. 2000? Bruh. I should have gone early 90s to be fair, but oh my god, really? Okay, do I know where these places are? Do I know what year it is? Probably like this year. 64. Do I know where these places are? I feel like I should know. Help me out here, guys, because you guys are pretty scanty. So you tend to know. It gives Finland vibes. That's what I thought. That's why I was looking around for the names. I don't really recognize any of the names. At least I thought. Like, maybe I need to zoom in more. Yeah, no, I know. I definitely agree. It's just. Yeah, okay. Just rip it. 64. It was 70, but it was right there. Out of all the Nordic countries, I was leaning to Finland anyway. But wow, okay. Right, and then Google Maps car. Sure. What does that say? .il? I think the license plate is IL as well. No, I think it's this one. Yeah, I think that means this one. Okay, the year I'm willing to go with 2010. 2011, and it was in Jerusalem. Well, whatever. Right, there you go, 43,000. Not bad. Better than the daily we had today where we got like 38,000 because I went for the Santa Monica Pier and it was in Sydney. And obviously that's LA versus Sydney. And that was like 12 points on location, which was quite bad. Right, did we make the thing? Nope. We didn't make the thing. Is it stuck? No, it's just going. Yeah, it was like 12 out of 5,000 for the location. It was pretty bad. Oh my god, I want this. Just give me this thing, please. Come on. It needs to craft 15 UHV emitters as well. And all the field gens. Why is this in here? There you go. Where's my extractor? Okay, it's got nothing weird in it. Yes, no, I'll get some more component assembly lines after that. Lesson learned. Oh, jeez. Come on. This is like the fastest it can run as well. Okay. Let me do another time guesser. Why not? Or, you know what? I'm gonna go find the GeoGrid that was on my birthday on Friday. Because I didn't do that one. This is my birthday GeoGrid. Right, we'll do this. Nice. Yes, okay. Oh, crap. I meant... Oh, crap. Okay, I'll come back to it. Wow. Really? Are you kidding? Whatever. Landlocked flag with a star or sun. Sure. Sure. I'm not good with the obesity rate ones. Maybe I try this one then? Liechtenstein? I know it isn't. Yeah, okay, whatever. I'll take it. I'll take it. I said Equatorial Guinea for the wrong one. Oh, god damn it. Puerto Rico. Nice. American Samoa for this one as well instead of that one. Oh, okay. Whatever. Alright. I didn't do too bad. Oh, please, please, come on. How long does this thing take in the assembly line? Oh. uh, right. Well, it's been fun, guys. Hang on. I think I can get it. It goes down to that. I believe. Right? These are... Yeah. They would go down to that. 400 seconds. It's still like 5 minutes. I just... It'll be here when we come back next time, you know? Alright. I'll go find someone to raid. You know what? Chemcraft is live. I imagine he's still going for quite a bit. I will send you his way. Just gonna double check he is. Yeah, alright. I will see you guys tomorrow. Right, let me get you a little raid message. Alright, take care guys. I will see you tomorrow. Alright.